What's up, nomads? Today I'm bringing you another Sims 4 Let's Build video. We're doing part 3. We are rebuilding in Newcrest, so I'm going to be filling all the empty lots in Newcrest, as you guys know. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on the video. So whilst the video is busy playing, I just wanted to let you guys know about what I've been thinking about the Sims Let's Build on my channel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be building houses and community lots in Newcrest. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a family for each lot, obviously, and some of them will be famous people, like in the previous video I did Sheldon and Leonard. I've already put them on the lot as well. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to create a family or a single sim for each house or each lot, and I'm going to give it a storyline eventually. So this is going to be when I'm done with all the lots. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do let's plays of each individual lot. So for example, one week I'll do Sheldon and Leonard episodes, and then the next week I'll do the next family, and each of the lots are going to have a storyline which has to come to an end. Like for example, this lot that I'm building now, I'm going to put a single female sim in that's hard working, like sort of like a workaholic, and then her storyline is going to be, will she when she reaches the top of her career, is that all she's going to have, or she's going to meet somebody to start a family with, find love, or she's just going to stay with her career. So that's what I'm going to be doing in this lot, in this specific lot. I haven't created the sim yet. It's something that I'm still going to be doing at a later stage, but I'm going to do that off screen because I don't want to take you guys through the whole creator sim, and it just takes too long because I like things to be perfect. So I'll do that off screen, and then when the let's plays come, obviously I'll introduce you to each character and we'll take it from there. But at the moment, as you can see, I'm just starting with the outside of the house. I'm fiddling with the roof. I have uploaded this on the Sims4 gallery for PS4. You can just search beach byway and you will see the lot will come on the gallery. And thank you guys for downloading my previous builds. I did check the gallery and I did get a few downloads on my builds for the previous part 1 and part 2, so thank you guys for that. And in future, if you guys do download my build, leave a comment so I can see who you are, so I can give you a shout out in my next video. That would really be awesome. So the wallpaper that I'm using for the outside of the house is it's basically just the normal, like, sort of cobblestone, I guess. It's my favorite wallpaper for the outside of the houses in the Sims 4 standard version without any CC. It's just the base game, so it's just my favorite wallpaper to use outside. And I like building modern homes if I'm building normal homes. If it's not homes based on movies or series, I like building modern homes. So this for me is just a look that I like, and I'll continue using it because Newcrest is the Newcrest that I'm building. Sorry, I'm getting a bit tongue-tied there. The Newcrest that I'm building is going to be modern if it's houses that I'm building. If not, if it's not movie based or series based. But other than that, it's going to be modern builds. So just making you guys aware. So what I'm doing now is I'm just placing doors throughout the house where I want them to be. I'm going to light up the house in a moment. I don't put a lot of windows in this house. I think I give the bedrooms one each, the bathrooms one each, and then one big one in the lounge, because it's just the way I wanted to do the build, and the lighting that I used in the house really works. And I think that I didn't really need much windows. And also, for the way that I did this build, I got the floor plan off a blueprint. So the way I did this build, I did it to the way that I thought it would look really modern and look really nice, and big windows just wouldn't fit in the build. So, like, for example, when you when you see me furnishing the kitchen, it just a huge window or windows just it won't fit in there. It will look out of place. It will look odd. So you'll see towards the end of the build. Right now it's literally just the structure that I'm building. So you'll see as the build comes along and the furniture comes in, you will see what I'm talking about, and you'll notice that, listen, okay, big windows won't fit in, because I know in my previous build in part 1, my modern build that I did there, that apartment was full of big windows and natural light, but that was that specific build. Not every build, even though they're all going to be modern, they're not all going to be the same. They're not all going to have these huge windows. Some of them are going to be more refined, and it just depends on the type of sim that I'm building the house for. Like this house, as I said, is going to be for professional, hardworking, single sim. So everything is neat and it's open plan, and she likes it certain way, and it's not too cluttered. So it all depends on the literally the personality of the sim that I'm going to be placing into this home. And right now I'm just looking for a sort of like, not a white wooden floor, like a offset, like a offish white wooden floor. So I did test it out. Like I found a darker white, and I put the floor in the lounge, and then I did test it with a lighter white to see if there is any difference, and as you can see there actually is. So then I stuck with the darker white, which is what I wanted. And now I'm looking for a white tile to put in the bathrooms, but I wanted more of, you'll see the tiles that I use outside on the little veranda piece outside, they're like sort of bigger rectangular tiles, and I wanted that for the bathroom, but they don't have in the base game. They just don't have like a modern sort of tile to use. So I just went with the best one that I could, and hopefully when I get some more expansion packs for the Sims 4, I'll obviously get probably better tiles. So I'm just putting white carpet in the bedroom and the walk-in closet there in the main room, and then I think now for the this is the outside that I'm doing. So I'm just busy checking. Yeah, see this tile now that I'm using. When I zoom in, when I'm doing the furnishing, you'll see it's a larger rectangular shaped tile, and I wish they had that in white, because I would have used it in the bathroom, but it only comes in like a dark grey and like a bluish color, so I didn't do that. And then the walls, I just went pure white, and obviously looking at it now, it all looks like, geez, that's too much white. But you'll see once I put the furniture in and I add a few paintings in the decorations, you don't actually notice that the whole house is, so bright. But excuse me, the reason why I wanted it to be so light like that is because of the lack of windows that I'm putting in the house. There's not going to be a lot of natural light, so I wanted it to be vibrant and light inside the house without the use of a lot of windows. So the kitchen is the first room that I actually furnish. This build is completely furnished. You can download it on the gallery. It's completely furnished. You can make changes if you want, but as I said from the previous video, part 2, when I did Sheldon and Leonard's apartment, all my builds from now on are going to be completely furnished, so they are going to be a bit longer. But I just find that when I did part 1 and I did the unfurnished apartment, it was really quick because it was just unfurnished. I did get a lot of downloads on that apartment there on the gallery, but I decided to change my whole look out on what I want to do with the Sims 4 Let's Build. I don't just want to build houses. I want to build them for a purpose, to put Sims in there and actually do Let's Plays later on. So that's basically my sort of way forward with the Sims part of my channel. So really excited for that. So now I changed my mind a lot about the counters, not the positioning of the counters, but the color. I actually wanted it to be white. I wanted the counters to be white with a grey countertop. That's what I wanted, but I just couldn't find that. They either have pure white, or it's like a grey like this, or like a blue with a white top, and I just didn't like the colors. So basically what I've done is I leave it like this for a while, but then I actually end up changing it to like a darkish navy grayish blue color. Sorry, my explanation of this color is really long, but I end up changing it to like a darkish navy grayish blue color, because I find that I did first try pure white, as you can see there, but it just didn't look right. I was like, nah, it needs a gray countertop. So I scrapped that completely and I went with the color you'll see now. Come on, where is it? There. So I went with this. Once the whole kitchen is done, you'll actually see that it looks really good. And what I did was the cupboards that I used, or the cabinets rather that I used, I left them pure white. I didn't make them this navy blue color. I left them pure white, as you know, to match the countertops, because if I had them in the navy color, that would have been too much. Would have been I didn't want the navy color initially, so I just added more white to just take the focus off the navy color. So right now I'm just gonna put the move object sheet on. I wanted to do it after I did the counter placing, because as you guys know from my previous videos, I've always started with move objects on, and then I literally struggle to put the counters the way I wanted for the remainder of the video. So what I did is I built the counters. Don't worry, I am going to change that to white. I just placed it with red. I'm going to change the colors now to white. I literally did the counters first and then put move objects on, because then I know the counters are done. I'm not going to struggle. There's going to be no hassle. So maybe you guys have another way of doing it, but for me, that's just my way of doing it and works for me. So I'm gonna quickly add the I don't really know what you call these things, like a vent, an air vent or something like that. I don't really know the proper name for it. I'm gonna add that there. I like the little glass one. I normally put it up into the cupboard, into the cabinet, but that's if I'm using a bigger cabinet there. But I decided to go with a smaller one, so I left it like that. You guys are welcome to change it if you download this build. Then I'm putting the kitchen sink in the middle of the little sort of island that I built there. I'm not putting any bar stools on the end of that. You know, I'm not putting bar stools there at the end of the counter. I'm leaving it open, so it's sort of like just a continuation of the counter, but I wanted it to have that extended look, not just like a flat counter that the rest of the counters are. I do add a little sort of a little dining room table with 4 chairs, but it's not a big dining room table. It's a small little square one. It just fits with the build, and she's a single sim, so she's not gonna need much seating arrangements for now. You know, when maybe if she meets somebody, if the storyline goes that way. This is a 2-bedroom, so there is an extra bedroom. You never know. Maybe she'll get a roommate. Maybe the guy that ends up living with her, because she's such a perfectionist, she doesn't want him in her room, and she ends up giving him his own room. I don't really know what way the story is going to go. So all I know for now is the base of the story, and that will obviously only happen once Newcrest is completely built. So I've got a lot of time to figure out the scripts for all the Let's Plays that I want to do. So hopefully I can get some more Sims 4 builds up. I don't do Sims 4 Let's Builds every video. I do my Let's Plays of other games in between. As you guys know, right now I'm doing Days Gone, so I normally split the two, like I do one Days Gone, then one Sims 4, but I'm going to be adding another game to my channel soon as well, so I'll just split all my recordings, you know, like one one this game, one this game, one this game, and just continue like that. I don't want to take on too many projects at once, but I think I can handle 3 at the same time, because I mean, Days Gone is just a normal let's play. So I think I'm not gonna really say too much of the third project that I'm gonna do. That will be obviously when I do the first video, you guys will see what it is. But for now, let's continue with this video. Sorry guys, I'm just taking this time. I've been away for such a long time because of my internet trouble, so now I've literally got to sort of backtrack on all the plans that I have for my channel and let you guys know. And during the Sims 4 Let's Build, this is the perfect time to do it, because I'm just doing a voiceover. So I'm just doing a voiceover of my build, so it's a perfect time to explain like where the channel's going, what I'm going to be doing. So, but just to get back on the topic of this build, I put a little like a sort of coat closet there by the front door, so you know she can hang up all her coats there when she comes in and out of the house, or if guests come. So now I'm just going to do the lounge. The lounge is open plan to the living room. So you'll see I use a lot of like dark grey and white and lighter grey colors, and like I say, using colors like that, it draws the attention off all the walls being white, because the furniture, they're not like vibrant bright colors, because that's obviously not the theme of this house, but they are darker than the white, so it sort of like fills out the room. It makes the room look a bit bigger because of the lighter walls, so you end up not really noticing all the white. So now I'm just putting in the little TV stand, a flat screen stand that I want to put in there. I'm obviously made it white. I'm just going to rearrange the lounge a little bit. I think just to make it all sort of fit. And the original blueprint that I had for this build, the TV was literally, it had a wall unit, obviously, because it wasn't a Sims 4 blueprint that I got. It was a blueprint blueprint of a real house that someone was obviously building, and I used that. So obviously a lot of the furniture that they had in the blueprint I obviously didn't have on the Sims 4, so I had to I literally just took the layout. That's all I used of the blueprint. The furniture and the colors, it's me, it's my taste, my theme. It's got nothing to do with the blueprint. All I used from the blueprint was the layout of the house, the spacing of the rooms, and that's it. The rest of the house is completely all me. So I'm sure you guys will really like it to put your Sims in it. It does have 2 bedrooms, so you don't have to have a single Sim in here. It does have 2 bathrooms as well. It's got a laundry room. It's got everything that you need. Obviously, it's got no gym equipment or anything like that, so for that you guys will have to just obviously go to the community lots, or you can make changes. You can make one of the bedrooms have gym equipment in if you want, or you can even build on. With the outside of the house, I didn't put a swimming pool and all of that. That I can always add that when I do the let's plays. I normally leave the yards. I don't do too much, because obviously when you guys download this from the gallery, I want you guys to be able to, you can either build onto the properties, or you can do what you want with the outside of the properties. I don't want to leave you guys constricted of what you can do or change in the build. So I don't do a complete outside renovation of the property. I'm focused on furnishing the apartments or the lots rather, and then when I do the let's plays, then I can say, okay, well, let me add a pool, or let me build on, and let me add like a little gym, or let me add another room to the house. So I leave myself space, because I don't know how the stories are going to progress. I don't know what's going to happen. So for now, I just focus on the actual house itself and just the furnishing. I do add a little bit of maybe like some shrubs or trees on the outside of my builds, but I don't go crazy, because even in Sheldon and Leonard's apartment, because it's supposed to be like in an apartment building, I haven't done anything on the outside of the property. It's literally just their house, because in actual fact it's supposed to be on an apartment building, but I don't have city living, so I can't do it in an apartment building. So for now, that's just how it's going to be. Maybe I'll make it look like a park outside their building, outside their lot, like a parkish type theme, that they can go and sit under, and I'll put like a fountain there, make it look like it's sort of like a city almost. We'll see when I do that let's play. But for the bedrooms in this house, I've left it with a theme of like white and grey, and it's not too cluttered. It's literally just the bed, the side tables, and I do put a chest of drawers in here, but that's got like some makeup on, because obviously it's a female sim that's going to live here. And she's got a whole walk-in closet that that you'll see me making. But right now I'm just doing the whole bed, and I just put one at the end when I do some paintings. I just put one painting just to give the room a little bit of color. I don't make it too cluttered, and I do put a lot of decorations in my builds. But for this build, I didn't put a lot of clutter, because like I said, the lady that's going to live here, she's perfection driven, she's neat, so she doesn't have a cluttered home. I was going to do a little sliding door there, but I decided to make it like I decided to do just an archway, so it's just literally like a walk-in type closet. So right now I'm just going to add some decorations of all the clothes and dresses and whatever hanging around the walk-in closet, and also put some shoes. I put some parcels there, and I put a little chest in there as well that she's got some stuff in. So I'm just changing like the colors of the clothes so it doesn't look bland. Obviously the shelves aren't really going to match. I mean, there's like some dark ones, some light ones, but with the little boxes on top of the shelves, you don't really notice. So it's just supposed to have the feel like, it's a walk-in closet. You can't have like one color of clothes, because the shelves must match. So that's gonna look really bland. So she all the money she makes, she spends on herself. It's just her alone. She doesn't really have anybody that she has to cater for, or any kids that she has to put through school. It's just her. So she's got shoes, she's got every dress she wants. So that's just how I've made it. And then I was gonna sort of put shoes all around, but then I thought, no, let's put some other stuff. Like you'll see, I used the Christmas gifts. So I put it as like parcels that she's bought at the shop that she hasn't even opened yet. So I add that. I add a little. There's like a little box with a few little items in that I add, and then I add a big like sort of like chest that she's maybe got other stuff in, like maybe stuff that means a lot to her, that like family heirlooms, or just like fancy stuff that she doesn't want to leave laying around, that she puts in the chest. And I went with this nice blue color. I just thought it like maybe it looks really like, I don't know the word for it. It just stands out. It looks rich, if that's the word I can use. And then I just put like a little light blue rug in there as well, just to complete the room. And the chest, I just noticed now that it is sticking a bit out of the wall, but towards the end of the build I do end up fixing that. I know I do end up fixing. So I'm just letting you guys know, if you guys are screaming at the screen like fix that, don't worry, it does get fixed towards the end of the build when I'm adding the last few decorations to the build. So like I say, I'm just adding a little chest here, just to add a little mirror. I end up putting two, because they don't have one large mirror unless you use that mirror that goes to the floor, but I didn't really want to do that. I don't really like that, except if I'm building a like a fitness room or something. But other than that, I don't really like using those mirrors that are just glass, like from the roof to the floor. I don't really like using those mirrors that much. So I just ended up going with that. It doesn't look too bad. Like, it looks a bit like, why would you have like two mirrors there? But it's the best I can do with what I've got. You guys can change it if you like. And so my bathroom's kind of got like an L shaped. It's not like just a square bathroom, but you'll see why I've done it like that. It is according to the blueprint, but you'll see now why I've done it like that. So I add a little shower, and then I add a bath as well. But it kind of, the way I've done it, it kind of looks like it joins, like it's supposed to, you know. So I'm just trying to figure out the colors that I want here. I kind of go with like a lightish grayish color, or I don't know if I chose the dark. Yeah, it's like a charcoal gray color that I used for the outside of the bath. Then I obviously used the toilet that's sort of mounted on the wall. I really like that toilet because it looks modern. So to me, it's the most modern looking toilet that they have in the base game, so I went with that. And then I went through the whole ordeal of figuring out what counters I wanted, because the counters that I wanted in the bathroom were supposed to be a light wood with a white counters, and obviously Sims4 again doesn't have it, so I was going through all different counters, figuring out what I'm gonna do. Eventually, I just went with pure white counters. So it's white counters with white cabinets, sorry, with white counter spaces, because it's all I could really find that would fit. And I think I make the sinks white as well. And I just the stuff that I put on the counter space, I add a little bit of color there, so you know the counters don't just like fade in with the wall and with the floor, because that's obviously white as well. But like I said, it was the best that I could find, and I just worked with what I could. And the taps are also darker color, it's not white. So, and then the mirrors that I use is the same mirror that I used in the room, because I was going to use these, but they're just not big enough. Like, I wanted to fill the whole wall. And if you use that cheat where you enlarge the objects, if you do it with mirrors, the frame enlarges, but the actual glass of the mirror, it like glitches out, so you can't really do that. So I just decided to go with those mirrors. I like those mirrors. They look like something I would use if I had to choose mirrors. So I use them a lot in my builds. I really like them a lot. So I'm just adding toothbrushes. I was going to add a jar of toothbrushes on each side, but she's single, so it only makes sense that she would have one. So but I do put soaps on each side, little hand soaps on each sink. So and I just decided to leave it purple, you know, give some color to the bathroom. I add some I think that's like body care stuff, and a little tissue pack there, and I make it dark, obviously to match the frame of the bath that I've put in there. And I'm just going to add a see there, I noticed that the chest was out, so I've just moved it. There we go, fixed. I'm going to add a little laundry basket. I'm going to add some towels in the bathroom, you know, some toilet paper, just filling it out there. Like I say, I don't like to leave anything out. I want it to be as realistic as possible. So one thing that I could have added that I didn't was the actual robes, the bath robes. I didn't add those. I actually didn't think of it. I only thought of it now whilst I'm watching myself build, but it's something I can always add later on when I do the let's play. It's something you guys can add if you guys want to add on to the build, you know. But I think I've actually kind of put everything that you basically need. The windows I do last, so don't worry, I'm gonna add the windows in, but I do that last. I'm just focusing on the furnishing, just getting everything done, and then I do the windows last, because I want to furnish everything to see where can I put the windows, because I don't want the shower to be on a window, if you know what I mean, because that's just doesn't look right, and I don't like that. I'm kind of a perfectionist myself. I like everything to be a certain way, and if I can't get it that way, then I don't want it at all. So you guys will see okay, I noticed I put the wrong bath there. I want the tub to be white, I don't want it to be dark, so I'm just going to be fixing that. But you guys will see, the more builds I do, you guys will start to notice my way of building, my way of furnishing. It's very, everything's like proper and in place, and I don't like things to look out of place. It's just the way I am like that in my personal life as well. So I kind of want myself to reflect on the videos that I do on my channel. So I just want to give you guys the best that I possibly can, and I want my videos to be quality. I don't just want to build a house, slap whatever furniture in there. Okay guys, cool, that's the video, check you guys, cheers. I don't want it to be like that. I want to give you guys quality videos, because I'm not just doing this to become famous on YouTube. I'm doing this to put quality videos on YouTube, hopefully to get more followers. I have been gone for a while due to internet problems, but I'm back now, so I'm going to be posting a lot, and hopefully my followers do grow, my subscribers do grow. But I've got about 10 subscribers now, and I know that seems like nothing, but I'm very grateful to each and every single one of those 10, and because they supporting my channel, and I know I will get more subscribers the more I'm going to be doing this. I know it takes time. It's not, you can't get it all in a day, so I'm going to continue, and no matter if for the rest of this whole year, if I just have those 10 subscribers, I don't care. I'm going to be putting my videos up each and every single time, and I'm going to be putting up quality videos and to the best of my ability, and I'm just going to be focusing on that, and I know eventually my channel will grow, and I'm just going to be doing the best that I can, and hopefully that you guys like my videos, you guys subscribe to my channel. Just hit that subscribe button. You guys don't even have to put on the bell notifications if you don't want any notifications on your phone. Just hit the subscribe channel, show your support on a new YouTube channel. I'm putting my everything into this channel. I'm really I'm not doing things half. I am literally putting my all into each and every single video. I'm thinking big, like I'm literally building this whole new crest from scratch. I'm not using any pre-built houses. I'm literally doing it all myself, and I'm going to do a let's play literally of each and every single household in this town. So it's a lot of work that I'm setting for myself, but I want to do it for you guys, because I want you guys to see that I'm serious about this channel, that I'm serious about YouTube. I'm serious about being a YouTube gamer. I'm not just putting videos out there to make money, to get famous or whatever. I'm literally doing it because it's something that I love, and I want that to reflect in my videos, and I want you guys to see that as well. So right now I'm just putting the little patio area that's outside, little barbecue set there. I do put a little table and chairs there just to eat. I add some fairy lights on top there by the wall, and I add a little pot plant with some flowers in as well, just to for some decoration. And the chairs that I use, I really like to use those chairs a lot, because they just come in a lot of colors, and I like the color that I use there. It's like a light navy color, and I really like that. I wanted to fill the wall with fairy lights, but I decided I'm going to use the smaller ones, because they just sort of fit better with the wall that I've used there. So I was going to see if I could fill the whole wall, so I didn't. So I just split them apart like that, and then I just join the two like that. And I do add a little wall light there where I'm on top of where I'm going to put the pot plants. So I just shrunk them down a bit so that they can fit there, and then I'm going to add a little outside light there. This light that I'm adding now, that I've never used it before, but I think I saw it like for the first time now, and I actually liked it. It kind of went with the build, so I just used it. And now I'm going to be adding the windows. I'm going to be using the small frame windows first. I'm obviously making them black so that it matches the door, because the door is black. So I add one in that bathroom, one in this bathroom. Obviously I wanted it to be center, but you just can't in the Sims 4. It's really frustrating. So I was like, oh well, can't do it, so it will have to go there. So I put one there, yeah, right there, and then I think I put in the bedrooms. I'm pretty sure that I did put in the bedrooms. I'm just kind of figuring out where I want it at the moment, so I end up putting it, yeah, one actually 2 in that bedroom. Okay, I put 2. I actually forgot about that. In this bedroom, I know I put 1. I put 1 in this bedroom, right over there. And then I literally end up putting 1 window in the lounge there, but it's one of those big windows. I was going to put this, but then I was like, nah, let's just get one of those big windows in there so that some light can come in there. Just like that. Perfect. Obviously the kitchen's got no windows because, I mean, it would look weird, wouldn't look right. So right now I'm just going to add a few paintings just to add some color to the house. And I do end up also add a bookcase after I put some paintings, because I forgot to put a bookcase in here. I just enlarge that painting a bit so it looks a bit better. It's got some green, obviously, for some color. I was going to go with this butterfly one, but then when I saw it, it actually looked like, I was like, don't think it matches the personality of the sim that I'm going to have in here. So I went with this. Then I enlarged it, and I was like, nah, it's too big. I mean, you know, I don't want like huge, big ass pieces of art on the wall. I just wanted to just fill the wall a little bit, just to add some color to the build, yeah. So now I'm figuring out which, because I like this bookcase, I think it looks very modern. Figuring out which color I want, so I think I go with a dark color. Could have used the light one as well, but I just went with a dark color. I thought it just fit, because, you know, I don't want too much light stuff in the house, because I've already used that. So now I'm just adding some blue to that wall over there, just filling out that wall. And then I'm just adding this to the top of this bed. I did enlarge it, but then it just didn't look right. So just figuring out where I'm going to put it. I do end up putting it on the top of the bed. So I was going to add other paintings to this room, but then I just thought, you know what, it's going to be too much. It's going to be too cluttered, so rather not. So I was going to add that, but then I was like, rather not. There's not really space, so just let's be simple, and let's just leave it like that. And then I was going to add this painting over there, but then I just thought, you know what, no, too much, don't want to have it too cluttered. And then I just add another painting in this room over here, and that's it. House is done, furnished. And then now I'm just going to add a little pathway with a mailbox and a outside dustbin, and then I just add some shrubs around the side of the house, which I always like doing. I think it gives it a nice look. And so we're heading towards the end of the build now, just doing my path. Gonna get my mailbox. I like using, obviously, the modern looking mailbox, obviously. And then put my dustbin there. So, like I said, I left a lot to be done, like on the outside. I was going to add another window, but then it just looked, you see there in the corner how it like sort of like goes into the corner. So I was like, you know what, nah, just leave it, and I just left it plain like that. So yeah, as you can see, there's still a lot of space that can be worked with, but like I said in the beginning of the video, that's like to add on, or to, you know, put your own spin on the house. So I don't do too much, because I want to leave some room for when I do the storyline to add on to the house if I need to change it up. So I don't want to like fill the whole house and then have to like delete the garden because I need space to build. So I'm just adding these shrubs around the house. I really like the look of it. It just gives it that finish, you know, it just looks really good. So I'm just making sure that the bushes don't go into the house, which like glitch through the wall because of move object. Obviously that one did, so I was just fixing that there. And I think that's it. I was just checking if I did any more editing to the bushes, if it went into the build a bit more. But anyway, as you can see, that's the kitchen. Nicely done, looks really great. And then I noticed that the bush went through the wall again, so I'm just fixing that quickly. But nice modern kitchen, very nicely done. nice and bright. Got the got the little closet there, nice big walk-in closet, nice plain bedroom, ensuite bathroom with everything that you need. Open plan living room, nice and spaced out, little dining room area, the second bathroom, laundry room, and another bedroom. So if you guys like this video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. See you all next time. Cheers.